Hi, my name is Colin SkipperWing Bird, and welcome to another episode of SkipperWing Draws a Thing, where I, the eponymous SkipperWing, draw a thing. Also, there are links to the silent version of this video in the cards and description below, in case you would like to hear a version of this video without the commentary. Alright, let's get started. Today's video, Spider-Man, and oh, Flash crashed again, didn't it? Flash is going to crash a lot during this video. I don't honestly know why. I've never had this problem with any other computer I've used, but for some reason, now that I'm using a Cintiq Companion 2, that seems to be a almost frequent reoccurrence. I'm not sure why it keeps happening, but yeah, that's gonna be a problem. More so that I keep forgetting to save, given that this is going to happen multiple times in this video, but yeah, we'll get to that in a little bit. So, why Spider-Man? Well, as the reference image will show, at the timing of this recording, Captain America Civil War is about to come out, and I figured I'd do something to celebrate with my favorite mainstream superhero at the moment, which is a bit of a superlative, Spider-Man. I kind of always liked Spider-Man. When I was a kid, my dad would take us to the comic shop, and so he'd point us in that direction, and I grew up on Spider-Man comics. That sort of geeky dude who never really kept it cool in the moments where it really mattered. And so I decided I would revisit the character. However, it's been a while, and I don't really always fully remember what the characters look like or their costumes in any given movie, so I decided to go and download a reference image. Let's see what else. So this is where it starts to get complicated and tricky, because there it goes again, Flash quit. And going into more of the Flash crashes, this is where that maxim of saving often comes in handy. You always want to be saving almost every 10 to 15 minutes, so that way you don't lose any of your data if and so when a crash happens. Again, this has never happened to me, rather it hasn't happened recently. So that's why you're going to see me keep doing the highlights over and over again. But yes, please get in the habit of saving often, because you don't want to do what I'm doing and having to rewatch the same portion over and over and over again because somebody forgot to save. Yeah. The great thing about working in Flash, however, though, is I get the use of the Flash timeline. Whereas in a more traditional illustration program, I would have to put everything on separate layers and turn down the opacity. In Flash, I can just put everything on the next frame in the timeline, turn on the onion skin, and draw on top of that. And it's so much easier. You just draw what you want to draw, hit F5, hit F7, F5 to add a new keyframe, F7 to create a blank keyframe, and then turn on your onion skin, and that will show you what you drew on the last previous frame. Oh, so this is actually a plugin for Windows 8 and Windows 10 called Tablet PC Mouse. I was showing a friend of mine on the live stream. I live stream picardo.tv/SkipperWing. If I'm on or on any social media, you'll know. But yeah, I was streaming this with some friends, and so yeah, that's why that came up. Tablet PC Mouse is a great plugin for if you're always on the go. But I was sitting in front of my desktop, so that's why I don't have it open right now. And actually, this was the first time that I had been streaming with friends, and also recording at the same time, and it was a lot of fun. I got to chat with some people. I took some video suggestions, or not video suggestions. I took a suggestion, and I went from there. So yeah, enough about the stream. Back on Spider-Man. So, in my process, once I have my shadows done and my highlights done, then I go in and throw in a layer of flat colors. And in this picture, the highlights were clashing horribly with everything else. So what I ended up doing was muting both them and the 50% shadows a little bit. You go into the color settings, turn down the alpha to 50% or 25%, and then you go from there. And then once I've done with my flats, then I put in a sort of mood gradient. I think it helps and makes it feel a little bit less flat. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments. And also, if you've got suggestions and you're not able to attend the stream, please leave it in the comments.
And that's it for today's pick. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and leave a comment about what you'd like to see me draw next. If you're new, please subscribe for more content. This is Colin SkipperWing Bird signing out, and I'll catch you peeps later.